Even if you are not a science nerd like me, chances are you've probably seen the fire triangle somewhere along the way. Those are the three things needed to enable fire to start and sustain. The first thing you need is you're going to need some fuel, and then you're going to need some hot heat, and then you're going to need some oxygen to keep the whole thing going. So let's look at that in terms of conflict we have with other people. Like, what are the things that create conflict whenever we talk with people? So let's look at it in a little bit different way I term the conflict triangle. So what are some things that can cause a conversation to just light ablaze? Well, let's talk about the fuel. And a lot of times the fuel is the baggage of history that we have with other people. These are all the things that have upset us in the past that we haven't addressed, that maybe we've tried addressing whenever we're in the heat of the moment. Not a good idea, by the way. That's the fuel that can keep conflict going. It is the history. Let's talk about what the heat is. What's the spark a lot of times of conflict? And the spark a lot of times of conflict is the way we deliver it, right? It's not what we say all the time, it is how we say it. We pick up on so many subtle cues: body language, vocal inflection, facial expressions, all the things. For instance, like if I said, "Hey buddy, I have a question," that's a lot different than like, "Hey buddy, I have a question," right? Same words, how you deliver it matters. A lot of times the delivery is the spark of conflict. And let's talk about what keeps the whole thing going. What is the oxygen in the fire equation when we look at it in terms of conflict with talking with someone? Well, the oxygen in our conflict a lot of times is our ego. Yeah, our ego. That thing that refuses to compromise, that refuses to admit that it's wrong, that just refuses to acknowledge maybe the other person is a little bit right and I'm not as right as I thought I was. So as you're looking to have conversations with people, like, think about what are the things contributing to potential conflict. Is it the history, the baggage that you're bringing? Is it the way you're delivering it? Is it the oxygen or your ego that is keeping things going? So next few weeks, I'm going to break down each one of those legs of the history, the delivery, and then our ego, ways they affect our conversations and can lead to conflict, and more importantly, how to extinguish them. Have a good one, everybody, and stay tuned for those. Onward and upward.